I loved Finn Balor because he looks serious. He's a badass looking guy anyway, even though he's smaller. I was a big Prince Devitt fan when I watched his matches years ago when I tried to talk him into making an offer for him in Ring of Honor, but that would have required spending money. He needs more bass in his voice, but he tried hard here, and he did say some things that you wouldn't think that he was being allowed to say or whatever the fuck. The marks in the back or the fans in the back or however he phrased it. And besides that, he's been a star on the big television shows, so automatically he's got a lot more recognition, a lot more what do they call it, the Q factor, where you know who this guy is, than anybody on AEW except for the guys that have been on WWE television. Anyway, you know, at least they've got star power, and he was doing halfway, and what he said, maybe the Prince might come back. The little nod to everybody knows he was Prince Devitt, whatever the fuck. Go ahead.
What did you think of the look of the promo? Him in the ring with just the spotlight on him.
Well, remember, I keep saying the fucking show is dark. They don't have to darken the whole arena because they're in a smaller building. More light but colors or something. You know what? We've been talking about this. It just all that their introduction. I kind of like the introduction where they just dim everything and have the spotlight on the guys and they stand there and you can see them and they're in shadow. That kind of looks cool. But everything else in the show is dark too. A lot of the entrances are dark. The effects are dark. It's just dark. That's what I thought of it. Am I offending you with that?
No, not at all. I was just curious because it was such an interesting look. You know, I think they should do promos up by like where William Regal stands, and I assume that Kathy girl does some stuff up there. But I thought that would be a great place to do promos because then you get the whole building behind you and below you, and it looks really cool.
Yeah, the old crow's nest, Portland Wrestling.
That's right.
Yeah.